Streaming solved the problem. But everybody in the process became comfortable other than the musician.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Streeters Watching. This is our editorial. My name is DJ Slim. I have Zio Nana Kwaku Blaze up in the building, and we're about to get into it. Bema Bibiaboko.
Boko.
Yes, my bet.Africa, Aqua Blue Mineral Water, proud sponsors of Air Street is Watching. Omu NT NTSA. Yenya bibia chese ene ye Bible digesting ene den ye digesting
Ene ye digesting a streaming platform.
What's it then?
Streaming.
Then
Streaming.
Streaming. Okay, you go streaming so.
Yes. Yeah, but it's just but you being I mean, it's a man kind of former rapper, and now say you're still a rapper.
I'm still active, bro. Rapper Mwaku going straight to the Grammys. What are you talking about?
Slim, that when I do release here.
Yeah, now me some of them may release it as and when. What do I say?
Okay.
And I will release these songs.
The songs.
Yeah.
This year, that's 2026. You do for everyone release it.
We'll be on the same in Tiapa, we'll be in the same. Met this in the back.
Okay. Pacho, rappers not my ready to this, no. Rapper not my ready. One try, no. So, we were here. And now a year, Stonebwoy, called the Africa Prosperity Dialogue 2026.
Yeah.
As part of or a speaker on that particular platform. Now, he made a very, very concerning statement about streaming in Africa and as a streaming in Ghana. And of course, the streaming doesn't pay that much. Also, then near my bank account. Or can we yen and focus on the call? People are like, you as an artist, why are you even saying this now? Oh, and you're streaming people said he was lying. Now, one of the statements it was on social, especially X, and I'm saying, or this Stonebwoy is not doing something right, and untina the streams and cost. But before we even dive into the conversation, let's listen to that conversation. Yes, Stonebwoy have here, and when we come back, we will continue.
On the side, I think we've converted into streaming and etc. The sad part of it is that the streams really actually on this part of the world, to choose my words carefully, do not pay. And Master is a witness. I would love to actually delve into it a little bit and let the world know that, I mean, it's public knowledge, but I'll just reiterate. Spotify says you'll need like 250 to 333 plays to earn $1, with an average payout of 0.003 to 0.005 per stream. So you can imagine what you get out of $1 after 333 plays. All right, that's for Spotify. So Apple goes and you earn 0.06 to 0.01 per stream by playing 100 to 143 times. So Amazon also, you can check for the rest, 250 plays to earn $1 and the payout is 0.004. So this means that you will need like millions and millions and millions of plays to be able to make some decent amount of money having your intellectual property on those streaming platforms. Of course, large chunk of those monies are made by the platform owners and those who own the distribution, the DSPs, basically. So, in a nutshell, you will need to do much more than having your music on streaming platforms to make income. And I'm sure that some of those would be the first key one would be the performances, brand endorsements, and appearances, and then diversifying your own income as well to be able to reinvest into oneself.
Welcome back, guys. See, and then a Stonebwoy can in a recent conversation with Vic Mensa, if you know the rap game, especially Kanye West, because Vic and Kanye has a song together, and or he was under Kanye West,
good music,
yes,
you
know Vic Mensa to be one of the prominent rappers we have hailing from Ghana,
Ghanaian descent, Drabin, Free grabbing in the Ashanti region.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. And in a podcast, or also reiterated that same conversation. Like I say, bro, the streaming there up to now, people don't get it. They don't earn that much from streaming platforms. And at the end of the day, I was say, the brand ambassadorial deals. I was say, merch, other stuff.
Yeah.
To generate money, to even cater for the family. Now the streaming alone is not it. Let's watch that video. Yeah, but we'll talk about it.
From now on?
You know, for some projects, I mean, some projects I want to be available to the masses. You know what I'm saying? So different projects cost different amounts to make.
Yeah.
And also, like, streaming is the marketplace. You know what I mean? That's where people are listening to music. If it doesn't go on streaming to the masses, it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So if you want something to be heard by the masses, you go to streaming. I just think as artists, it's like, you know, we have to carve out, seek out, invent different avenues to feed our families. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody feed their family with, you know, $4,000 per million streams split between all involved parties, producers, samples, labels, managers.
I mean, because, that matter means there's nothing.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do massive amounts of streams. You know what I mean? So I think it's just finding new models, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? A$AP Rocky did a new thing recently that was real cool where he like partnered with an app called Built that lets people make a payment for his album and use that $15 towards like their rent or their light bill or something like that. You know what I mean? So just finding
creative ways.
Whatever you got to do to figure it out to find a new avenue. Merchandise is always going to be something that artists can eat from. Yeah. Performances will always be something that artists can eat from. But at a base level, going from a time when you pay an artist $12 for their album to a time when you pay a corporation $12 for all albums ever, the artist is the only one that can lose.
Yeah.
You know, the consumer is going to get the music. You know, but still got to eat. Yeah. Goddamn red beans and you ain't gonna give me this, but
we are really throwing down on this.
I know, man.
I'm sweating from it. I'm getting shiny. I'm like,
no.
Welcome back, Slim.
Yeah.
Stories now, I don't know.
Stories not near. What I'm saying, when some of these things popped up on the TL, I've decided, I've taken a bold decision this year not to involve myself in some unfruitful conversations. I've decided not to engage in them. So when I saw Stone put out these facts, and they are a fact because and everybody in the music business who is really doing this music thing and not as a fan.
Yeah,
you know that there are dynamics to this streaming thing.
Yeah,
say stream no baby free back free so background affected. Say IPC pointed towards your song, if it's from the States, it will scare be free.
Yeah, if
it's from Africa, it will scare be free. Even Africa, the part of Africa free to cry no determine and so the music business, those who are into the music business will never challenge what Stonebwoy was saying.
Yeah.
Or what Stonebwoy said. Is people, is fan base and they thrive on some of these controversies and they want to push a certain narrative. That is why they were picking on Stone for saying, for giving out a fact. You can't be a factor. Case and say Spotify, iTunes, AudioMac, Pandora, which other streaming platform? It does, baby.
AudioMac.
All these other small ones. Oh, you want baby.
Yeah.
All these have a metric and as a way of distributing revenue. I think for Spotify also, it's supposed to be 250 streams. That means like 250 times. I was saying nipa bako and I said, you tier 250 times and son will qualify for $1.
250 for $1.
$1. And out of that dollar, sa sikano eba platform na sikano friends say omutie was no eba for 50%. The remaining 50% is a split between if you are a record label signeer, between the record label na asaba artists that ye involved no some sample ya the sample ni bi be kono ho omo a wo feature omo bi be kono ho
Yeah.
so 50 cents and a beba the other side, that is the record label.
Yeah.
And suddenly you break it down.
All the parties involved.
All the parties involved. It is a 50% in the record label. No, cash or no, so for 50% of that. Or for 25 cents. So it's left with 25 cents. How are you going to share that? So if he says something like that, it is because it is true. It is a fact. Said your mucheska or platform, so sanity. And there's a reason why people are saying, oh, so why don't we go back to the old ways of selling records?
No.
See, there's a reason why it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Reason here. And I want to go make one step by step.
Yeah.
Any medium of storage of music, it came with a certain level of error.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the next technology sought to make it better.
Yeah.
So, me krano, yemfa say me many be ya me na say many fee ya. Me start say me tie nyum no. Me beto a power, gramophone,
Yeah.
me beto vinyls, the LPs.
Okay.
That is me beto ye. Me beto ye no. Na eno FAD offer a make way for cassette. And the reason is that it was bulky.
Yeah.
What you say? It was bulky. Eso. Enti eye fiade. What you say? Eye fiade. It had the styrofoam and a friend is saying stylus. The stylus is the pina ye siso.
Too far now.
What you say? Some say now they are toso. Now fi what start here day? 80 onyom.
Yes, mature because I see those things as who we be antique.
But this is not so long ago. Even now as a DJ, still now I bought LPs.
Okay.
Yeah, LPs. I mean the 32s and the 45 LPs. And there are different types of LPs. So your LP in Ketwa, that is the 32, and the 45 is the big one. So the 32 also came to solve that issue a little bit of the bulk LP, but it's still now.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it comes to durability, it was questionable because a buffer need to me pie. Some need to me pie.
Yeah.
2, heat canna because I have wax no made of wax and heat canna nani.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So there were issues with it. In a movie bar cassette and also so therefore my mom cassette no. Mr. Releases more fast. Why am I cassette?
Oh, no, see, I remember doing one thing. It wasn't mine. Ne papa dia. Oh, the pen. Big pen. This one. No, what?
Monamu di diagro.
Yeah.
But the reason for Sahai when is to take it back to reverse it.
Oh, okay.
Because a recordo side A, side B, just like the vinyl. Side A, side B. Nani yina ye juma. Inti se wetie nyum no na opese sa akwa achira. It was a reverse. Some of the earliest a friend is saying versions of cassette players that were there did not have the reverse. Inti and when a bar said was all don sashim na uchim kwechira na so the pen rewind the kwechi. These were some of the shortcomings of it. Yeah. The major shortcoming of cassette in TATM pave way for another music storage medium no has to be film na demo.
Yeah. That thing, tape line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It does the film. Film beat them, the tape beat them. So that tape, over and over and over and over again, now we are starting to develop fault.
Okay.
Ne etimite. Ebi wa all winding say na eko see yi na bo say ate. Na we no so dia sama. Now yen de na era cassette was my proper era.
Okay.
So what we were doing was a tea near a fruit to be a baby or a friend and menine. The near the so scar. Mumusicans and a one tid man so Jesus of Jesus. Our fruit to be a friend say at a fifia at a womb. Oh, your friend and menine.
Is it the one with the white this thing? I say glue no.
Glue be a PF my friend and menine. No.
Oh, okay.
Into what tear? Baby, a tape no. Ateno. Now a pija. Now they are far from the end. So now they are to see.
Natalie.
No who from us are not tare. No a train manao. A wa a jumanedi. Oh yeah, Juma. But just that part of it because our tape put into
yeah.
Drew have escape wafaso.
Okay.
ebebo afa so.
But still, at least.
But at least, say your brafo nyum na pa mu ka album na.
Yeah.
Ubenya o pa mu benya tracks ni bi o bom pa say baby e no. Enko e baby interlude bi o ana.
Man, your favorite portion.
Your favorite portion. So that was also one of the major issues with cassette as a storage medium that paved the way for the CDs.
Yeah, I know CDs.
So CDs, they were
CDs, yeah.
So there were CDs and there were mini CDs. One me who mini CDs, you know. CDs and getting just like the vinyl, the big.
The CDs in getting was what we placed in PSPs, PlayStation Portable.
Yes, but no for other. So for cassette etimis ekwe because technology boy from the ghetto blasters or the big ones to the Walkman, which was movable, and AA batteries. The AA batteries are ultimately shame na what the headphone a show as soon what the Walkman etria say.
I didn't use it.
You never used it. Yeah. Oh God damn it, man. It's one but two TDK friends a TDK cassette that had the platinum metal in it. One man but two Maxell. One man but two friends a Sony cassette. Oh God damn it, bro.
No, but I've read about it.
Yo, what? But you have to experience it. Shit, you have to experience it.
What I experienced is the CDs. Who they drew on them?
Oh, yo. Sure.
The cassette was guy?
No, cassette, no, your cassette, you are not a check. Later, Nigeria, for any normal for started your Mujis, business, almost started so more cassette in Ibino.
Yeah.
There were different brands of cassettes. Some, recording Gusua, and also, and you Gusua, and check.
Okay.
Oh boy, I drew baby and I started to mu. Depending on even the cassette player, no. Na who dia moto na who dia na de wine no. Net me say even no cassette. Into wait to cassette and na moto cassette player no problem um. Odi share mu na abobo akɔhye film na abobo akɔhye eyina se. Wo ba twe awie no na obra for first two verses no. Eko oni ochia me kwame die ni nyina. Ayira.
Wow.
That was one of the main reasons why cassette had to move off.
Okay.
And no free moon CDs buy. Na CD, the big CDs and the mini CDs buy as another storage medium for a wave form of music.
Yeah.
And no, the shortcomings. I mean, it also CDs lasted for a while.
Yeah.
CDs chair.
Yeah.
CDs koyama advanced DVDs, different levels, different versions
and all that. Yeah.
Yes. But CDs from its original form to the latter most advanced version of CDs had only one problem. That was the scratches.
Yeah. Yeah. That one there, yes.
That was the scratches. They had only one problem.
Yeah.
Also, how are not CD players being so reactive to certain CDs in a account? At that point, the world had developed so much that we wanted a way to listen to music which is efficient, and easy and less hassle.
Yeah.
What I say? Now, we are saying developer could do that because the earliest form of CD and a music storage medium, we had the WAV files only until later on the MP3 came. Yeah. So with the same megabytes of space on a CD, you could put more songs on it because there was the MP3. This was around the 2002, 2003, there about another technology API.
Yeah.
The 2004s, I mean, it was massive. The 2005, 2006 era, the MP3 came into being. Into that time, and I remember because as a DJ around that time, I started DJing around 2005. We were playing CDs.
2005.
2005. No, Jai.
That's like
Jai.
2005 to 21 years.
21 years in Iname Bonham. 21 years in I've won the best.
No, yeah.
Bro, now my winning best DJ KNUST. Jai. Jai. And I remember some of the controllers that we were using, the Denon, the Numark, and some of these other CD players, and that was DJing a rap CD side.
Yeah.
Not a free cassette and a CD side. And bro, I can tell you the only issue that was with CDs as a storage medium had to be scratches.
Yeah.
And no man dies, CDs die off, making way for a year music streaming. Now, even streaming, and starting with streaming straight away. You remember, I started with downloads.
Yeah.
So people could upload their songs, and then when you download, you pay a certain amount of money.
Yeah. Yep.
So it started with downloads before moving to streaming. Because then again, now man for store music on their phones, because the phones started becoming more efficient. They had bigger storage and all that. So people were downloading music onto their phone. And then they realized that, listen, Charlie, I want to keep something else on my phone other than music. You understand? So, and the music is taking up space.
Yeah.
So what do? If anytime I want to listen to music, why don't I just go to a particular app and then click on it and have access to it? And the fun part of it is that they made it more convenient to the extent that I only pay something small, like $5, and then I have access to every song possibly in the world.
Yeah.
Now, that is where the problem is, because for that amount of money, James Brown, Michael Jackson,
Whitney Houston, everybody.
Amabuahema,
Daddy
Lumba, Yao Sapon Asmafo,
Dasibre Dramina.
Dasibre, bro. It's for everybody. Everybody, bro.
Which you are, let's say 20 cedis and also $5 per. You have access to all of these people.
Bro.
That we the consumers, we are being greedy.
So that has always been the thing. And yet it solved the problem. Streaming solved the problem. But everybody in the process became comfortable other than the musician.
Okay.
You get it? Because back then, same way. I bought my first cassette that I bought. First ever cassette. Ne Kitiki. Choo choo. Choo choo.
What's the thing? What's the
Kitiki yaribo. Choo choo. I am part Sankophobia. Meton Tech Junction. There was a guy behind ton cassette to Tech Junction. That is Baby Omfa Car Racking University Campus. That was where I bought my first ever cassette. I think this is somewhere around in 1996 or no, not 96. This is like Keteke by year, babe. 97 or 98, one of them. Yeah.
Actual.
Yeah, actually. The next cassette that I bought was Obrafos by Muka. And then the next one was Achame's Nyankunton. These three cassettes, I remember paying physical money to buy them.
Okay.
Because at that time I had a Walkman. Now guess what? Says kana me de toy, Says 7 pesos, 7. I forgotten the amount, exact amount, but the emphasis say 10 cities, right? Only mama almost split says can. Apart from Nipana, Ebi and the Prophet was maybe on offer and 7 cities. And one turn, let's say 10 cities. So 10 cities, 7 cities. It goes back to a year.
The distributor.
Into say despite music, 7 cities in a corner. And despite might have paid Keteke in full amount for a certain copies of the song.
Yeah.
Of which Sabia despite eto rights to 2,000, and I said despite maybe 3,000 pieces if we take it what. Sano oton be about 5 cities. So multiply that by 5 cities. It goes directly to Keteke if that is Keteke indie artist. So when you're indie artist and or you're under producer beer.
Yeah.
After you never produce and then the split now happens between them. And that is far more bigger an amount of money than the stream. So if artist a kase streaming muskeni mo obi ovun su ase be every oba be catch us say bo chichi say
sure fa
dey wo fa kra dey sure for fine phobia
then you me wa
So if you say be catch you say bomochiche wu anyi na chi.
Okay.
Because on senior man the background so. But for agenda purposes, so people want to push the narrative that Stone is not getting the numbers. That's why he's saying streaming numbers. And I can tell you, I'll put it on record. We have a video that is like 1 million views on this channel.
Yeah.
Dakro, I will take you to the back end for you to watch how much we made out of that 1 million views on YouTube.
Slim, not to cut you. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
As I said, 1 billion streams on your 45,000 USD.
Wow.
From that. But there's a video to that. Let's watch. And no, can I say on Tiasie. Let's watch that video. When we come back, we are wrapping up.
They just sent me some shit from Spotify where I got 1 billion streams, right? My publisher hit me. I said, break that down. How much money is that? That shit wasn't even $45,000.
That's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
Welcome back.
Killer. And so I applaud certain artists that I've seen them Obidse Jeko or state to state album sales at the back of his car seat or the CDs negu echiho.
And you see this not just a normal saloon car.
Yeah. And team no go state to state to do our package at mami. And if he's able to sell let's say 300,000
copies
direct copies.
Even for
at
$10. $10 per. Is it?
Do you know the amount of money you make?
Yo.
He can never make that on any DSP. I swear to God, bro.
So should we go back? And I think
so
technology
now the issue is
also not helping us. Yes.
Tech and Kwanechibim.
That's the thing.
And now, bro, back then it was a flex. Say, demona, CD rack. I said, senior man
DJ.
Senior man be I don't know the colorful.
Na ebia your speakers no big speakers small mini ones no.
Yeah, the CC them. But I'm Lord Kenya yesum sika album no. Na show you are me and I'll be more na fe inlay no. Na mo achiame. My trotro stories bini poem bini and I didn't get about them money drinking in here no we see this no all kind of woman sana one who's I don't know.
DJ now this all the CDs say Gemma.
Are they?
Hey.
Now didn't think I am DJ. Now I mean it's not been
okay.
You get it. So there were it's memories. The series it came along with a certain level of pride, belonging to the artist fraternity, like
being a part of the story.
Being a part of the story, like and also Kurawa Echresa was support at the Ankasa.
Yeah.
You get it. These days, people even go online to claim fans of a certain artist. Meanwhile, there is no streaming in your back. The real test is these days now, but back then, it's because a lumba aben oha eko waton 1 million. Utimi hu.
O calculate biara ye pepepe.
Oh, yeah, true. Lumba na Ankasa oya where say 1 million eko. 1 million eko. Now the real test has moved from streaming. Do you know what the real test is?
No.
Live shows. Because who claim say no? What they told video now ma say 10 million views. Video be 1 million, 10, 12, 15. No problem.
The ball live on here.
Convert that to a year. Why don't they show up to your event?
DJ, there's this culture that it's lost. Let me just say it that way. Autographs.
Merchandising, bro. People were signing album signing session. People were signing albums. So the corner artists no signing. No picture. Now
what could frame about them?
What could frame about them? Bro, these were the things. Bro, so until these days, I not stressing me. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I not stressing me because I've seen superstars. Like I've seen real superstars. No disrespect to any artist of today. I've seen real superstars who are making real money. You understand? I feel sad for this generation because I believe they are doing so much and they are putting in a lot. Only say technology is not on their side. There are others that have found a way to maneuver. I mean, some, I think ASAP Rocky, DNA can say,
Yeah.
you know, on a site for Phoebe. I think even Kwesi is doing it with another even music, you know, where maybe our own percentage will be higher than what, because you can't negotiate with Apple Music.
No.
You can't negotiate with Spotify. How big are you?
No.
The fuck you talking about, bro?
Like, bro.
Oh, yeah, bad money. Even on no,
you can't.
Yo, you can't. So the artist is suffering these days. And that's where even as music consumers, as fans of these artists, we need to be concerned.
Yeah.
Say, now my favorite artist, my streaming in your say, do I want to see my favorite artist?
GoFundMe and all that.
No. So my favorite artist, because a project where I'm releasing, the amount of money that went into it, I'm not going to release it on DSPs. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell physical copies of it. If you love your artist, that's the time for you to go get a device like that. I'll be to DT. Kanye did that with a Donda. Okofa, a streaming friends and dongle will buy. So that when you buy that, you can listen to his music on it.
Yeah. Is it Taylor Swift and Cardi B also did the same thing?
Yeah, Cardi B also selling hard copies of the
records.
Bro, let's not lie to ourselves. Unless they set the agenda. So they set the agenda, it's on you, but shame on you in 2026. If you still feel something like this that concerns everybody, it's like it is not just a Stonebwoy issue.
No. It's more like a pandemic in the industry.
Exactly. This is not a Stonebwoy issue. Say, Stonebwoy say music streaming, no sikenim. Back on the other artists, we scanner say. Bro, everybody has ways and means how they survival in this industry.
Yep.
There are other ways I'm for and I'm who they survival. Some are selling their catalog, some are friends and
signing deals,
signing brand ambassadorial deals and other deals just to survive in this industry. But one primary source of revenue is the streaming, of which we need to have a correct look at it if we want our artists to live and live that better life for a normal representing on the world stage. So, bro, my take on it. I mean, if my favorite artist releases a song right now and I say release a project, I say it will see this one. Best believe I'm going to get a CD as a Dixman. Now means me the projector or the other. What's your
Makai, I think one time on campus, now your CD player, your Dixman is here. When there was one beer phone be one then there's a metallic something here, bro.
And name a bubble fucking.
Hey,
so headphone so headphone me.
Tiana me ball. Now the volume is up. Oh my God.
So earphone. No, but then you be red and I say orange
and then yellow. I had a yellow one, and a black.
That dear kit were even a 10-15.
Charlie.
Hope I used to be here. What's the sound too, Charlie, bro? So for the fan basis, let's just know that the time is now. I mean, there's no better time for us to have this conversation than now.
Yeah.
But maybe a comment session or two. Now our hair is swabba. If you feel it's a issue. I will say loud let us know. If you feel this is no issue, there are other alternatives or other ways to solve this. Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section. But most importantly, there can keep it real. Because the street is always watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We